Joan Burrows. Walter Keever and I started the commission way back in 1987, and I'm back working with them again now. It's a wonderful group to be working with, and it's where my heart is, so that's where I came back. I don't know what to say, except everything we've done just seems to be continuing on, whether it's curb cuts or handicap parking or helping the people who are deaf, helping the people who are blind, helping the people in wheelchairs, and way past that, just many, many people we've helped, and it makes you feel good.
My name is Carol Lake. I've been a resident of Acton for 52 years, and I'm a retired town employee. I was assigned as the first liaison to the beginnings of the commission by the then town manager, Don Johnson, and I was asked to do that because I was frankly the closest thing of social service in terms of all of the town employees at that point. And so I gladly did that. I was interested in it. People were wonderful. Really, I was so glad to be associated with that group.
My name is Wayne Guillen. I've been in Acton for 40 years, and I was about 40 years old when the commission started, and I think it was in 1987, I believe, or 88. I was a freelance illustrator. I had multiple sclerosis, so I've had it for many years. And when I got the message that they were starting a commission in the town of Acton, I thought I would apply or become a part of the first commission. And we were like the point people at that point going all around town, talking to different businesses and letting them know about the new laws about sidewalks being made so that you can bring a wheelchair or even walk easily up it. It's been a while since I've been involved with the commission. Like I said, I was in there for 10 years. I was the vice chairman for a while and worked with Walter and Joan for quite a bit.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Prosence. I'm a speech and language pathologist in Acton, and a long time ago, 30 years ago, we started using Kids on the Block puppets as a way of doing disability awareness programs in the town. So one of the components of it was going to the schools and having children learn what it might be like to be hearing impaired or blind or visually impaired or motorically impaired. And another way that we did it was through the puppets. So each of the puppets had a disability, but they also had more abilities than disabilities. And I don't remember the name of this puppet, but I'm going to call him Ronaldo today. And he has a cane because he is visually impaired, and he also has glasses for that reason. And so we would go to places like the Discovery Museum and to different elementary schools and other places and put on puppet shows.
Hi, this is John Bracco. He joined the commission here around the year 2000, I'd say, and he was a member for about 10 years, I think. And he was also, I think you were the chairman at one point. John is a disabled veteran. He has multiple sclerosis, and he's very active with the New England Paralyzed Veterans. And because he's active there as a board member, and he still is, I think he learned about the Commission on Disabilities in Acton and wanted to support it, and has always focused really on veteran concerns in town. And John currently lives with my parents here in Acton. I'm his sister. I live in Carlisle. My name's Annie. And towards the end of John's service on the commission here, I attended some meetings with him. And I have to say, the commission has been very good about really looking to see that people in town that have disabilities are supported. And I especially want to commend Lisa Franklin, who's a former member here, who's really been very, very active.
I'm Lisa Franklin. I'm a current member of the commission. I cannot remember how long I've been on the commission, except to say that when I started, we had a lot of work to do, and we still have a lot of work to do, but an awful lot has been accomplished. And that the biggest difference that I know of is that 30 years ago when they started the commission, the town did not take them very seriously, and they had to really fight and beg for everything they did. And today we're at a place where if you see somebody violating a handicap parking space, you can call Acton Police Department and they'll come right over and give that one a ticket. So we have come a very long way, and the commission is now being held to government regulations like any other commission, which is a pain in the neck, but it shows that we're now serious. So,
hi, my name is Madeline Harvey. I'm the chair of the Acton Commission on Disabilities. This is the 30th anniversary of the COD, not to be confused with cod. It's not a fish, it's a COD. Why this is a big deal is that a lot of cities and towns in Massachusetts don't have commissions on disabilities. Many do, and many of them are not officially recognized by their cities and towns. Ours has been for 30 years, and the person who set this up, Joan Burrows, was one of the original people who started this commission with a few other people, some of whom are here. She is now also on our commission again, and that's wonderful. So we're an active commission. We welcome the public to join us at any time. We meet on the third Tuesday of every month from 9:30 to 12:30 in Town Hall in Acton. We would love to have your participation. Everybody is welcome. And this is a very important thing that we do. There are a lot of people with disabilities that are visible. There are a lot of people with invisible disabilities. One of the things we've been concentrating on this year is mental illness, which is not that visible. So please join us if you'd like, and we're very glad that everybody could come out tonight. Thank you.